All right, what's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Sizzling News Podcast, man. I am one of your two co-hosts, man. Just got back down from Peach County, man. Me and Bacon will talk about all the spring visits we did. But we got special guests in the building, man. My guy, Kai Mitchell, man, from Eagles Landing. Can't wait to talk about him, about his journey, man. Proud of him and where he's come from, and just continuing to go through the adversity and come on the other side sharp, man. I'm gonna try to go visit him. My spring schedule has been crazy, man. But let me bring on my co-host, and then we're gonna bring on Kai.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. If you ain't out at a a bar or whatever. If you are, we definitely appreciate you tuning in. I don't know how you listening, but we appreciate you showing face.
100%, man. Hey, Demigod, appreciate you tuning in before, man. I got 6 in the YouTube, man. Y'all always show support on the Monday lives, man. Much love to y'all, man. And comment below any topics y'all want to see, and let me know how we can improve the show, man. But let's go ahead and bring on the guest for today, man. Down south, Kai Mitchell, man. What's going on, brother?
Man, what's up, man? How y'all doing? Hope everybody having a good day today, man.
Absolutely doing good, brother. Appreciate you asking, man.
Yeah.
So how did they go, man? Did you hit practice, man? What popped off today?
We had I just got out of practice. We had a good practice today, man. Our offense looking sharp. We got some nice wide receivers that's coming up, some ninth graders, and we got some seniors that's looking good. So I'm ready for that this season. And our defense looking scary too.
Okay. Put me don't reveal too much, but put me on some game of them receivers, man.
We got this one kid named Sebastian, quick kid that he can make plays and he can run by you if you press him. Then we got our big wide out. He like 6'4". He got great speed and he can jump up and get the ball. His name Taurus. Nice kid. And then we got this our tight end. He like 6'5". He can block, catch, run, do anything, man. So I'm excited for that.
Gotcha, my brother. I think the audience commented, man, you kind of cut off at the top, bro. You might have to lean your phone camera up just a little bit.
Go like this.
Yeah, that's a move.
All right.
Don't want you looking crazy on the interview, man.
All right, bet.
But Kai, I just want you to talk a little bit about just obviously you played at Morrow the year before. Just what were some things, man, you just learned from that experience being there before coming over to Eagles Landing?
Man, first, I just wanted to play for real. So I want to thank Coach Weeks for giving me that opportunity. Coach Weeks put me in the game early, and then I just popped. Like my first ever game. No, I would say my second game. I had a great game. I just made a good play. I made some good plays that game. Then it just eventually just started rolling, and then my second year, I got hurt and bounced back from it. I bounced back. I ain't played for like 5 games, but Coach Weeks, he believed in me, put me back in. I came back, won a couple games, but we lost the game to go to the playoffs. But still, we had a good run though, so I appreciate him for doing that. Yeah,
100%. And then Kai, just talk about just some of the things, man. You've been working on to kind of improve this spring, man. Is it timing with your receivers? Is it footwork drills? What have you been working on the most, man, this spring?
I've been working on my footwork. I know my footwork. I think I lack in that in winning from the pocket. I think playing quarterback, you got to be able to win in the pocket. So, you saying like just staying in the pocket and winning from the pocket and working on my footwork.
100%. Now, if you can, man, tell me where your love of football kind of came from a little bit, Kai. Well, when you first pick it up, how was youth football for you? Talk me through your journey a little bit.
First, I was like 6 years old. I really liked playing basketball first, but then my dad introduced me to football. I was like, man, I like this. I like this more than basketball. I like scoring touchdowns, and that's just what brought me to it. Like I just love watching the game, like any football game. I wanted to watch it, whether it was little kids playing, older kids, anybody. I just love playing football.
And then Kai, give me your favorite moment from playing the sport. Whether that was your first touchdown, big playoff win. What was your favorite moment for
my favorite moment? Favorite moment was probably tying the game in the Alcove game my freshman year. And it was a big stands, big stadium. We tied the game up to go up. Well, yeah, we just tied it though in overtime. That was like one of the biggest moments.
And then talk talk a little bit about that. So in the game, like kind of what happened? You talked about Tyler.
So
Y'all down big. What happened?
we was in overtime. They scored a touchdown. Boom. They first play of overtime. Al Kobe scored a touchdown. Then when we came back, boom. We went third. It was third down. It was like on the 10, third down. Coach Weeks called like a rollout play. I rolled out. Play broke down. I scrambled out to like the left. I seen an open man. Threw it on down for a touchdown.
Tied it up.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I love to see it, man. Not surprised on that one, brother. And then, for you like, I think one of your best parts of your game is your ability just to improvise. Like, there's nothing there, but you can create, kind of be that ball handler, that point guard, and distribute the ball. But if a coach had to ask you, Kyle, what's your best attribute on the football field, what would you say?
I say using my legs. I can run. When the play break down, I can run. Like, I think I'm probably one of the best runners in the state of Georgia.
I don't disagree there. And then, what kind of plays do you like to run? I know you said you like to improvise. Do you like the RPO game? Do you like kind of just off platform? What's kind of your favorite things to just run as a quarterback?
I really like RPOs and getting me out on the move more to where I can throw it or run it.
Okay. Gosh, you kind of had that option. Last one before I throw it to Bacon. What's kind of, you talked about the players, but what's the staff kind of been like at Eagles Landing for you, Kyle? From those coaches.
We got some new coaches, new staff like Coach Clint that just came over for our DB, Coach Vic, Coach Terry, Terry's our DB coach. Got a new DB coordinator, like I said, Coach Clint. New linebacker coach. Got him. Then we got our new OC, Coach Juice. I really like him and his play calling ability.
Takes it into the lane. Meyer blocks one.
Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, man. I gotta ask you, brother.
Shot clock. Long shot up.
You've been doing it big, brother.
Big steps to the lane.
Knowing Coach Kim Watson, the head coach of Arkansas. You know what I'm saying?
Through and scores.
Did your thing.
Is that me? Went in pool B.
Who's that?
Ooh, great find underneath the Johnson who flashed the line.
Brother, so you've been doing your thing. Just how the relationships you have cultivated throughout your career. How big are relationships for you?
My relationships are big, man. Like I said,
fades on the baseline and hits.
Like, people that are ready to give me an opportunity, like not people are judging me for my size. You know what I'm saying? People that just loves me. Or give out just showing me love. I rock with people that show me love,
Muted.
All right. So what advice would you give to just anybody, I'm saying, that's really on, really talented just like you are, that's walking the same similar path, just how to get on?
I would just say just stay down, keep working, man. It's gonna show. Everything gonna come to light. Just keep working.
For sure. What has been what is the most enjoyable thing about football to you, brother?
I would say teamwork. I love my teammates. I love just working with my teammates. When everything goes hard and we still can have a good outcome, I like that. I like having going through hard things and getting out of that. I love teamwork.
For sure. Elaborate going through hard things and getting over the hump, man. Like, what do you usually do? What do you usually do when it's like it could be anything, like when it's tough, you're like, man, I gotta get over this hump, you know what I mean? It could be grades, it could be performance on the field, because it could be relationships. Like, what do you do to like calm yourself down? Like, all right, let me think, because it takes thoughts. So how do you get over that process?
First, I asked God. Like, man, what's wrong? I talked to God, and then I just asked God, and then I just go from there, seeing where the problem starts, and then how we can fix the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, most definitely. God is a big point. That's the I'm saying origin. You know what I'm saying, where all problems are solved. My next question for you, brother. You know what I'm saying, just what does it mean to you to be? I'm saying to be in your position you're at now, man. You know what I'm saying, you got notoriety. Like I said, you got different relationships. You know what I'm saying, you're on a platform with us, man. Just did you think you would be at this point? You know what I'm saying, when you were younger, like, man, I want to. This is where I want to be, or this is what I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? Did you think you would be?
Yeah, yeah, I always did think because I know I was working hard as a little kid. I always wanted to be one of the best football players in the state. I just I'm just happy that my parents took the time to get me here, man. There's a lot of hard work. Still a lot of hard work I got to do because I'm undersized, so
Yeah.
I just got to keep working.
Go ahead, brother.
Bacon, I'm gonna let you keep going. Granted, for Kai, man, he's really underrated. Bacon. Not a lot of people show him love. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the few that he's like an underrated gym, man. Like he don't get a lot of media coverage or attention, but he just works, man. Always working, always improving his craft. I wanted to, tell you a little bit about that too. But he real underrated, man. He don't get a lot of attention.
No, I appreciate that context, brother. So, why do you think that you're underrated, brother? Why do you think that people don't get out to come see Kai Mitchell?
I would say really because my size, for real. That's it. When people hear about, oh man, he's a short quarterback, people don't want to. But I don't think my size can. I think you just see what I got the dog in me. I got a dog in me. You know what I'm saying? When I step on the field, I know I can kill. I kill everybody on defense. You know what I'm saying? That's my mindset when I come to the game. I know I'm better than you.
Nah, I checked your highlights, brother. You can spin that thing the way you step into it. You throw motion is on point, brother. So, like, who do you lean on? You know what I'm saying? Could be a player, could be your parents, man. But who do you lean on? You know what I'm saying, when times get tough.
When times get tough, I lean on God and I lean to my dad. I talk to my dad about all my problems and he just helps me get through 'em.
I like that, brother. Is there anybody you kind of watch? You know what I'm saying? Well, let me ask you this: who does your play style kind of spin off of, or do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're original, you're a one of one?
I feel like I'm 1-on-1, but I also feel like I kind of play like Kyler Murray. You know, he's a short guy.
I like that.
He can throw the ball and he can run it.
Nah, most definitely. Now this is a clip moment for you, but this is something that we're gonna flood the Twitter streets with, and probably the whole social media streets with, brother. But for all the coaches who's gonna see this, scouts, other media personalities, man, what would you say to them that this? What would you say to them, like, this is the last time y'all should overlook me? You know what I'm saying, or why should y'all pay attention to me, or why should college coaches give you an offer?
Man, because I'm a dog and I deserve every bit of that. Yo, watch my film. I play against some of the best kids in the state of Georgia, and I dominated them kids.
100%, brother. I'm gonna extend the floor back to you, Mr. Wilkins.
100%. So obviously talk about being undersized and how you make up for that, Kai. So talk about just sometimes from the pocket. How was it from you looking? Because a lot of coaches would be like, well, he can't see over the massive offensive lineman. Just talk about that part of it, getting the snap. I know you like to improvise and get out, but how was it from your vantage point, getting out, getting the snap, and looking over the offensive lineman for you?
For me, I just get a deep drop back. I gotta get my 3 steps. I gotta get far back. As soon as I get the ball, I drop straight back so I can see everything. I mean,
Like he dropped it.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. Came back on this one. All right.
But like I was saying, first I just get my drop back so I can see everything first. I really don't have a tough time seeing over my line. It's just when I see windows and when I see my receivers pop open, I get in the ball. I don't really have a tough time seeing over the line.
Can you talk about that too? Because I was watching the practice today, and those windows are tight, man. Like this, sometimes it's just a little sliver to see through. How best is it to kind of just navigate those tight spaces that you have to see through and throw the ball in?
I mean, it's important, man. When I see them, that's why you have to have a quick release. So when you see them, when the hole open up, when the window open up quick, I just get the ball out fast as I can to my receiver.
100%. And then, obviously going through the spring. What's kind of y'all schedule? I know y'all go from 5 to 7, but will you guys have a spring game this year? Just going
Yes, sir.
what that look like?
Sir, we will be playing MLK on May 15th. Yeah, and we have like another week for practicing. No, we play next Friday. Yeah, we play next Friday, May 15th. We will be playing MLK.
How excited are you for that?
Man, I'm ready. I'm ready to play with my new teammates and my new team and my new coaches.
100%. And then, obviously, for you, Kai, you talked about Kyler Murray kind of being an inspiration. Is there anybody you like on a collegiate level currently to kind of watch? I know you see you watch a lot of football.
I like Tommy, and I like Tommy Castellanos from Boston College, and I like Dennis Gabriel. I mean, those quarterbacks are very underrated to me, but I watch them because they're small, but they know how to win games, especially Dennis Gabriel.
For sure. You know, Thomas came from Georgia.
Yeah, he played at Ware County, I think.
I think you're right.
Yeah, so I watched a lot of him, and I think man got the same playing style because he can definitely run it and throw it.
When you see, let me ask you this: when you see players like that, like a Dylan Gabriel or a Thomas Calistanos was at Florida State, very underrated. Kind of you're similar to your story, but can spin the ball, can be a dual threat. Does that give you confidence? Like, yo, if they can do it, man, I can do it too.
Yeah, that gave me a lot of confidence, man. On it, people always tell me, man, yeah, he's too short. He's man. I'm like, no, man. If Castellanos and Dylan Gabriel and Kyler can do it, I know I can do it.
100%, man. Oh, you got a nice comment, man. Victor Wilkerson said my QB1. I don't know if you know who that is.
That's my quarterback coach.
I love it. Thanks, coach, for tapping in. Talk about that relationship with the quarterback coach a little bit.
Man, coach, we go way back since I was 6 years old, man. I've been with him since I was 6. Yeah, he was my head coach, 6U, 12U. I think another year too, but yeah, we go way back.
Kai, how important is having that relationship and even spanning all the way back to 6U help you on the football field and that varsity level to accomplish what you want to accomplish?
Man, it's a good relationship, man. We close, we real close. So whenever like things go on or break down, he comes to me and tell me what he sees, and he gives me advice to get better and stuff. So I like that.
100%, man. I think you got the fam watching, man. I don't know if it is Cam. He said family from Daytona watching. So
yeah, that's my cousin. He 2027 DB.
Love it, man. Love it. Who used to win them battles back in the day between you and Cuz?
Me.
I love it, man. All right, and then obviously we talked about what you want to get better at, but what are some goals you kind of set for yourself, Kyle, for this year? Is it
one of my goals that I want to do? I want to get my first offer, man. I want to get my first offer this year. I know I can do it, man. And one of the biggest goals are making it to state. I think we have the team right now to make it to state.
There you have it. And then will you guys let me ask you this, Kyle. After obviously spring is over, will you guys do like any padded camps? I know you guys are gonna do a lot of workouts. Will you have any padded camps? You guys do any 7-on-7 ball too? Like, what does the summer look like for y'all?
Our first week we go to Georgia and Auburn, so we got a lot of that. Then we go to a padded camp. I don't know, but I just know we go to a lot of pad camps. We got like 3 padded camps this summer.
Okay, y'all boys gonna be busy. All right, last one before I throw it back to Bacon. Give me this is a fun question. Give me your favorite food to eat outside of football. Like, what you like to eat? Like, man, mama's cooking it, or if I'm out and about and I want to eat this, what's your favorite food, man?
I like. I mean, I don't know, but I really like chicken Alfredo, and I'm a simple guy. Like I like McDonald's for real. I'm a simple guy. Like if I see McDonald's, I'm like, yeah, man, let's go to McDonald's right there.
What you be getting when you go there, Kyle?
I get a quarter pounder meal, or I get like a 10-piece naked with sweet tea.
You get barbecue, you get sweet and sour.
I get sweet and sour and barbecue
mix.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm going to you, Bacon.
All right. I'm going back to the short quarterback thing, man. What are some stereotypes that people portray about the short quarterback, man? What is false about it? Like, what do you feel like? You know what I'm saying? Say they say we can't see over the line. That's false. But what else do you think is a false narrative about being short?
Yeah, they like to scream out. Yeah, he can play another position. He can play slot receiver. He can. I mean, yeah, I know I can do that because I'm an athlete. But nah, I'm a quarterback, and I know what I can do at playing quarterback with the ball in my hand.
All right, for sure. So, you know what I'm saying, you can make plays. We can make plays with the ball in your hands. You know what I'm saying, you're dynamic, but like, you know what I'm saying, when you have the ball in your hands, say it's 3rd and long, you know what I'm saying, you may not have the receivers, or you may say you do have the receivers, and say, what are you looking to do to convert a 3rd and long? You know what I'm saying, you got a big pass rush coming down. So what are you trying to do in that scenario?
If it's 3rd and long, I'm trying to get the ball down the field fast as I can, give my receivers a chance. So like this practice we have like these we got have like down, so we have our 3rd down periods, and we have like say like 3rd and 19. Just give like I really give my receivers a chance to go make a play with their size and their ability. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What specifically when you practicing? What are you trying to what are you trying to get out of yourself specifically in a practice?
I'm trying to get them out like game, like I'm trying to get out game ready reps. Like how are we gonna play in the game? That's what I'm trying to get out of me practicing.
I bet another big question for you, brother. You know, quarterback's got to be the leader, right? Got to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? Usually they set the tone, first one in, last one out. So I'm saying, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? You got a new school this year. What are you doing to set that tone to be like, yeah, I'm the guy, and just follow my lead, and I'm gonna take you out to the promise, I'm gonna take you out to state.
You know, yeah, man. I'm get after practice, or like even when we don't have practice, I'm outside throwing with my receivers or on my old line. We on the board, just chopping it up, talking about anything, or like what are we gonna be going against this year. Even when we don't got practice, I'm still with them guys.
I'm saying on your spare time,
Yeah,
not in front of the team.
not in front of the team.
What are you doing to get better?
Oh, just me.
Yes, sir. Just you.
I work out with my trainer. I forgot his name, Coach Book. He right down the street.
Yes, sir.
Like every other Saturday and Sunday, I go out there with them. We just work.
What would it mean to you to prove the doubters wrong, to get that first offer, and to play college football and be, you know what I'm saying, be an impactful player?
I mean, everything to me that I proved everybody wrong. That people said I couldn't do it, but I showed them, I proved them that I really could do it, man. Short quarterbacks can really play. That's what I want everybody to know.
Who's the first person you're gonna tell when you get that? When you get the offer, when you get that first offer, who's the first person? Who's the person you're gonna tell first?
Probably my dad or my mom.
Most definitely, man. So off the field, man, outside of football, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Are you on the game? You know what I'm saying? Do you read books? I know Naj's gonna laugh about that, but what do you do off the field?
I'm just a chill guy. I be in the house just chilling, playing the game, out with my friends, you know. Just I just be out the way.
Out the way. Hey, that's the only way to be, brother. You know what I'm saying? If you in the way, you get pushed out the way. So if you're out the way still making plays, you're gonna be all right, brother. So let's see. You know what I'm saying? You probably like, what, you 16 this year?
Yep.
16. What would you tell your younger self at the age of 8?
My younger age, just listen to your father, listen to your parents, man. Don't do nothing else. They gonna keep you on the right track. Just stay down and keep working.
I like that, brother. Good head on your shoulders, bro. I know you're gonna do great things. Keep doing your thing. I'm gonna throw it back to Naj.
All right, man. Look. I gotta do right by Kai. Before I let you go, man, we're gonna break down your film together, brother, and we're gonna share it and get it out there for you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I got you.
So I want you to break down some of these players. We're gonna do the first couple minutes, and then I just want you to break all this stuff down. What you looking at? What you seeing? All right, let me pull this up. And before I do, you got some comments, man. I'm pretty sure this is your coach. He said everybody should pull up to the spring game next Thursday at the Landon at 7 p.m. May 15th. KK said legendary big cuz.
Yes, sir.
And Terry said popping on sight.
A lot of love in the chat. Like to see that, man.
A lot of love. All right, man. So let's go and pull up this tape, my man, and get it from your expertise, brother.
Get some love, joy.
Yes, sir.
All right. So look like here, man, Kai, they blitzing. All these guys is coming down in that box. What are you reading here?
Throw the fade to my receiver and give him a chance, because I know he's gonna win that battle over there.
All right.
It's a good ball.
Wow, bro. That's a great placement too, bro. Look where you put it, big.
Head to the left.
Oh man, only where he can get it. That's an elite throw right there, bro. All right, Kyle, what's going on here?
So we knew Warwick Academy had a good D line, especially number 0 going to Ohio State, and he was coming out the air. So we know we had to get out, roll out, and we know that corners we couldn't really cover for real. So we know we can hit those wheels, and me just getting the ball down the field. So yeah, that was really what was going on.
Gotcha.
Good lead block right there.
Yeah.
That's nice.
All right, so still against Woodward, correct?
Now this is Jonesboro.
Oh, Joe. Okay, cool. See, they started. Okay, so obviously that's a really good team in 4A. So obviously you got 2 on this side, 1 on this side, 2 in the backfield. What's kind of going on here?
We ran RPO. We seen the I don't know if that's number 15, but we seen 15 like just go like step in just a little bit. We know we got the slant. We know we had the slant on backside. It was a key moment in the game. Had to convert.
That's a great read, bro.
So right here.
Yeah, he stepped like he made a little movement. He came down just a little bit. We know we got that slant.
Got it.
Oh.
Okay, what team is this, Kyle?
Just Hiram.
Okay, another pretty good team. Okay, what's going on in this play? Look like it potentially run play. I'm just assuming just only one receiver.
I think this is. We just threw a go ball on this play. Just let Chad go get it.
It makes sense.
Or just to run. On this play, I just made him miss.
Break him down there.
Yeah, right. So let me ask this, Kyle. Let me go back. When you was 1-on-1 right here, what you thinking? You thinking like hit this gap over here, or just let me cut, let him go inside?
No, I really was gonna do a spin move. I was thinking about doing a spin move, but then I was like, man, his leverage, like he coming all like he trying to hurt me or something. So I had to just cut in, or I had to cut in.
What made him fall too is crazy, bro. All right, man. Wait for another minute. All right, Costa, you got a little motion coming on. So is this just a pop pass?
No, this is a RPO. Like you see, we knew Jonesboro linebackers are very aggressive. So we've seen if they put the ball in his stomach, they like to come down. So on number 15, he moved like I don't know why he didn't come down. He just moved out the way and the slant was right there.
Got you.
See, he moved.
Oh, that's called.
You know what I'm saying? If you move just a little bit inside, we know we got a slant.
Fact. So he should have just waited. I see what you're saying.
He should have sit.
Yeah, that's a good read by you.
Good hit by whoever that was, though.
Yeah, that's good safety.
Okay, this Lovejoy again, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lovejoy. All right, so I'm not going to assume on this one. But what's going on here?
We had what we had. I forgot we had like a little flood concept to the right, but play broke down, so I just gave my receiver a chance.
Gotcha. You do what you do best.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Directing traffic. It's a good ball. Sorry, man.
So Kyle, I want to, we got 30 more seconds. We'll break down. I want to break down this play though. Your patience, right? A lot of quarterbacks, Kyle, they're gonna probably force this ball to this receiver. So can you just talk about your patience, like not panicking here when he's kind of covered up, just waiting, see what the defense is doing in the process, and talk about that a little bit.
I just like the wait to see what the defense gonna do, man. I mean, I know we had our receivers could get open, but I don't know what he was doing backside. So I just flipped my eyes to the right and seen Trey in the back of the end zone just waving his hand.
There you
go. Man, go ahead and name. What's his last name, man? Put wide receiver 1 on, man.
I think his name like Tremaine Benjamin. He goes to Mara High School. He a dog.
There it is.
Man, Benjamin, there you got it. All right. So like they coming down in that box again, Kyle. What's kind of going on here?
So we knew they love the blitz with Chad Fairchild.
Facts.
So when we seen Chad, we knew we had to get the ball out quick. So I audible the play, but I guess my team didn't hear me. So I just made some shake with my slot receiver Q.
Got you. So with Morrow, you had full, capability. If you're not liking something you seeing, you could change the play.
Yeah, I could change the play immediately.
Wow. Okay. If you can just elaborate just a little bit on that, chat. Kai. Not everybody has the discretion, man, to be an audible. So a lot of film. How did you gain that trust, man?
Gain that trust with Coach Weeks. He told me, if you see anything that you don't like, you can flip it, change. You can do whatever, man. So I really appreciate Coach Weeks for letting me have that option.
100%. Oh, nice. Just making a play. It's nothing there. I love that.
But spin it back one time real quick. This talk. I was at a practice this past weekend. I'm saying a thing that people kind of don't understand is the timing on that bootleg. So just talk about, just the timing to get over there to make that throw on time.
Yeah. So I wait like a couple seconds. If I see the pocket is collapsing, I get out of there soon as possible. And then on this play, I really couldn't see my receiver. Like I only seen like his head dang near because he was in my face.
Great insight. I appreciate that, brother.
All right, Kyle, we're gonna look at one more, man, after this one. All right, so against Joe and Burrow. So you still reading that backer? What's kind of going on here?
Nah. So this is like a third down, 20. It was like third down, like 20. And we had to convert. So we just ran all goals. And like I said, pocket broke down. They had a good defensive lineman. Pocket broke down. And I just made a play with my receiver named Lawrence, number 5.
Nice.
Ooh. Hey, that clip was cold, bro.
It's special.
Yeah, that was cold blooded, man. That's cold blooded.
But this.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead, Kyle.
That play right there, that's what made me know I could play high school football. That play that you stopped at.
We gotta say it.
All right, we go ahead. We will roll that back.
It's Tri-Cities, right?
Yes, sir.
You said the play before, right?
This play right here. This play right here.
Okay. You said this when you knew you could play high school football.
Yes, sir.
Let's roll it.
5 trips left. Easy, man. Oh, Lord, cut back inside.
Yeah, man, I got tired, but I should have scored that touchdown, though. But we scored.
For you, Kyle, what about that play made you feel like, hey, man, this is like cake, man. Like, I could do this thing.
So, yeah, that was my second game of varsity. We came down, we was down in like room. My coach said, man, we need a play. Who gonna give us a play? That was our first job that was our first job. Yeah, that was our first job going back after halftime. You gotta know what I'm saying. That was our first job back down there, and I made a play.
Simple as that, man. Love to see it, man. Well, that's gonna do the film breakdown with Kyle, man. I know you got to get to it, man. Before I let you go, man, anybody you want to shout out? Any questions you got for us, or any last words you got, man, before we let you go, bro?
Man, I want to shout out Coach Weeks for giving me that chance, man. I appreciate you, and I want to shout out Coach Teamer, my new head coach, for welcoming me in on the team and welcoming me on his staff. You know, I'm ready to go to war with y'all, man.
100%. Coach Teamer had a joke for you too, man.
That's what you could do. Love that, Coach.
All right, Kyle, man. Hey, man, much love, brother. Anything I can do to help you, brother, let me know, man. Hopefully we'll be talking soon about that new offer you get, man. Keep going, man. I'm gonna try my best to get out there and come see you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man.
It ain't on you, brother. It's in you. It's already inside of you, but keep doing your thing.
Yes, sir. Yeah, all right, man. There goes Kai Mitchell, man. Appreciate him coming on the platform, man. Giving a shout out, man. Just an underrated kid, man. Bacon, that started just breaking down his film one day. Giving my thoughts on it, man. Any critiques I had, man, and he was openly receptive, man, and just took that next jump in his career, man, and got better and better. But very underrated, man. Nobody really talks about him, but he's a good kid, really good kid, hungry, motivated. I can't rave about him enough, man. So, I mean, hopefully, college will wake up. They'll eventually see his talent like how we see it.
Nah, definitely. I saw you. That was the OG days at scoring, man. You know what I'm saying? That's when you was doing a telling taste. I saw you, brother. Nah, that was a good breakdown by you, man. I'm saying, Kai, we didn't get to ask him about it. I wish we could have maybe asked him a little bit about the MVP camp, one quarterback MVP. I'm saying at Rusty Mansell, Chad Simmons camp. I know the one at Milton this year, but that's a big kudos to him. I know they'll be pushing his name, and we'll do the same thing as well. But any coaches that's seeing this, man, you just saw the breakdown. You see the confidence in the young man. It's up, and it's stuck there.
It's up and it's up, man. Simple as that, man. So we'll keep it rolling, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I know a lot was for obviously Kai, man. We appreciate him just sending out the link to all his fam and helping out the channel too, man. We help him, he helps us too, man. So it's a two-way street, man. We appreciate him for that.
Definitely like and subscribe while you on the channel too, please.
Yes, if y'all can, man. We do a show every single Monday, football related. We talk about Georgia Tech, college football. We try to highlight the kids too, man. So it's not about us, man. It's about the kids, man. So we really try to highlight them and talk about all the great stuff they're doing, man. But Bacon, I guess we're going to start with some high school ball, man. I tried to get Rod on. Rod was down, but I don't know. He went ghost. I was trying to get Rod on, but he went ghost. Yeah, man. Yeah. So
know how it is, bro.
Yeah, man. I did try though. So for the Tech fans out there that's watching, I did try. But just talk about a little bit, Bacon. Just spring tour, kind of campuses you was able to visit so far. Just early impressions on spring.
Now, real quick before I get into that, now Tech fans, Kai has been on campus. He has been on campus at Georgia Tech. You know what I mean? Put out there. So also some love to Kai. But thus far in my tour, I have been to 2 schools. I've been to Stockbridge. I'm saying Najeh, incredible job today. You started yesterday, Sunday. I'm saying putting those guys out there. And before that, I went to Langston. I'm saying Langston. I'm saying they got some special things building. I'm saying from the quarterback Darnell Kelly, which a lot of y'all already know about. We do a great. I feel we do a superb job of playing Darnell. But aside from that, receiver core is deep. Secondary is nice. It's not. I'm not gonna say best in classification, but very formidable. Defensive line, dogs. Offensive line, dogs. Running back, we already know they got Carson Baker. We already know they got Gleason on the outside. Wide receiver, Georgia commit. Langston's gonna give anybody in 5A anything they want. They're gonna give them hell, man. They're gonna do their thing, man. So definitely be on the watch out for Langston Hughes. When in terms of Stockbridge is the best kept secret to me in the state of Georgia, playing 4A, Coach Bama and the whole coaching staff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? You heard it here first. You heard it here first on the Just Sizzle News podcast. By the end of this year, going into next year, you know what I'm saying? Every big media under the sun on 3/rivals, even though it's under one umbrella now, will be flooding, kicking down that door because, you know what I'm saying? You heard it here first. Like I said, they got some 2028s that are special. They got some 2029s that are special. They got some 2030s that are special. So when you have talent that's moving up the ranks and you have it come behind you, years that are beyond the focus of a lot of people, that just lets you know what they're doing, what type of recruiting, or development they're doing. So, again, shout out to Coach Bama in the Stockbridge program.
There you have it, man. Speaking of, I'm glad you brought that up. We'll go ahead and show the audience just a little bit of what was captured at the camp, man, so y'all can see what was popping.
defense. Joshua Scott, another undersized quarterback who's going to set Georgia on fire this upcoming season.
And for context, for those that are at home watching, this was the last play. Overcame multiple fourth downs on the drive for the first team offense, and obviously they went back and forth. They had to score. I thought Josh was going to throw that pass, but he didn't. Shout out to the defense for rallying to the football, not letting them score before the end of practice, man. So you've seen the defense coming up big. Had a couple of mistakes, but learned from it, got better. And obviously, as you guys can see there, man, continued to actually thrive, man. All right, we got another clip we'll go ahead and show. Again, me and Bacon came like towards the second half of practice, so we didn't catch every single thing, but we caught a good bit of everything. Talked to Coach Bama, talked to their DB coach, a couple coaches out there, and got a little bit of the scoop of what's kind of going on at Stockbridge. This is one. So, Bacon, I don't know if you know, but a big article came out today on 3, and Zion Robinson is a guy, obviously I highlighted here, that I was hearing about with coaches. He was named on the On3's watch list for the 2028 class, in addition to many more on that staff. So, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely one to watch, and that is the guy to the left for those that are wondering. Zion Robinson, the one to the right is Kieran Ellis. He's kind of a sniffer, plays a little bit of everything for them. So that's kind of how it's looking there, obviously, for Stockbridge as it comes to their kind of playmaker position. This kid I liked a lot, Joshua Davidson, underrated guy, but definitely coaches love what he can possess and bring to the table. Guy they was talking up, and obviously, as coach said down here, two-headed monster on the D-line, but we don't have to say everything. That tells you all you need to know. And then obviously this guy here, Titus Mapp, young, 2028, moves really well. Linebacker, he'll only fill out and get bigger and better, but really flashed, in my humble opinion, as well. This guy here, Alexander Etheridge, really underrated, man. I mean, just was making plays, like, good coverage here from 50, but not the best ball. But look, ends up coming down with it, moved really well on this run right here. You're going to see him just go, boom, hit the gap, not waste no time, no speed. So a potential 1-2 punch, man, I think, for Stockbridge, obviously at this position. All right, so obviously you had that. Obviously this is Mason Freeman. Kids to know, I think he's next up. He's been known, Bacon since his youth days as a top receiver. I think he's going to do the same. Obviously, Stockbridge should be a breakout year for him this year.
Got to take off for the Tech fans that's tuned in.
Exactly. So he'll be a guy to know. This is also another guy, Edward Minor, underrated 2026 class here, just running a little, we'll mute that so we don't get copyrighted. Nice catch. Obviously, he'll be a part of that 1-2 punch. And then obviously this is Joshua Scott. Just making a play. This is 4 for 16, by the way, y'all. Just making a play with his legs, extending the drive right there. And then the last one play. That was crazy.
Oh, man, this is good.
So that's kind of how Stockbridge practice looked. Wanted to give y'all an inside look. All that's obviously on my X account, but wanted to show you guys what that kind of looks like. But yeah, man, that's Stockbridge.
Absolutely. So my question for you, brother, you went to Peach County today. You know what I'm saying? You hit Brookwood, you hit Milton. What has been your most enjoyable stop on the trip, on the journey?
It's been a bunch, man. I'm up to 6 now. I've been to, like you said, I've been to Peach, I've been to Milton, I've been to Gainesville, I've been to South Gwinnett, Brookwood.
Yeah.
Gosh, what was the other one? I've been to another one too. Oh, I can't think right now. What was the other school I went to?
You said South Gwinnett. You said Gainesville,
Milton, Stockbridge. Might have been that one. Peach County, Brookwood. Yeah, that's the 6. Yep.
Yeah.
That's tough to say. I like Gainesville and what they're going to have defensively. Just questions around just, some of their playmakers, just who's going to emerge as that guy. They got some guys that can perform. I like their coaching staff. I like their coaches. They do a great job. It's just like who's going to emerge. Carter Mathis looks good at 6'7", plus Tyler Ford. They're going to be able to run the rock with Nigel Newkirk, but who is Kareem going to throw to? I think he can overcompensate, but he's going to need somebody to throw that ball to. But I would say Milton, bro, only because Coach Reeves is that's just such a great program, bro. I can't state it enough, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and show you, bro. I can't. I'm not. I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, no, it's just Milton. Like, bro, they recruit players, dude, bro. They are a phenomenal program, bro. Like from top to bottom, bro. I mean, Bacon. How many programs do you see do stuff like this? Hold on, let me see if I can find it really
You
quick.
like that? You like the spreadsheet they gave him? That's what it is.
No, it ain't even the spreadsheets.
I just messing with you.
Ain't even the spreadsheet. Let me see if I can pull it up. Bear with me.
I have to go to your replies.
No, they posted it though.
Yeah, go to your replies tab. That's gonna have all your tweets.
Sheesh. Here it is. Boom. Thank you, Bacon. So, I mean, I did like obviously I interviewed Coach Reed. I'm gonna go through the whole thing of why I like Milton, but they use literally. So he says, yeah, it's a good group. It's a hungry group. It's a group that every year at Milton, you never want to let the last group down, right? So the bar gets higher every single year. Now we have a new team that doesn't want to let the previous teams down, bro. That quote was literally from an article, bro. Article I wrote on Milton program. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, how many programs do you actually see do that? Use something you wrote about them. Yeah, I've never seen that. That's a first. So I thought that was dope. And they tagged me in it, and they put me on it on Instagram too, and collabed with me. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. Like that's why I think they top tier because they take care of media. When I came, Coach Reeves gave me a whole sheet with everybody's name on it, color coordinated. I told you about it, Bacon. And I mean, now Coach Reeves is running the practice now. He's coming up to me and telling me about, okay, this guy that got like we have an open conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking his brain. I'm telling him what I think. He's telling me you don't get that everywhere, bro. And like I said, there's no disrespect to any other program. All other programs are great, but I didn't have any questions about who was who. He told me who was who. I asked him questions about some of the starters, young guys, and Coach Reeves gave it to me 100, bro. That's why I think like they're different than most. You know what I'm saying? They're a different standard, they're a different tier, bro. And I will always have respect for no matter what nobody says. Or they use the portal, or they bring guys in. What program doesn't? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I say Milton. I always got respect for them and what they do, how they highlight their kids, man. And it starts from obviously Coach Reeves, Miss Sly, obviously Coach Sly, then Coach Reeves, and then obviously the coaches, Coach Jackson, Coach Carletta. They just do a great job, bro. So I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but it's definitely one of my top spots. Like I will go every year, as long as I'm covering high school sports, just to go check them out. He does a great job.
Nah, and then not to continue to beat on the Starbridge horse, but same thing with Coach Bama, right? You know what I'm saying? Had open conversations with him. That took time. He's got a lot of coaches on staff that they run their practice very efficient, very fluent. He was like, yeah, you need to watch out for this guy, this guy, this guy. Just pointing them out, giving us jersey numbers and some names as well. So I'm saying it rhymes well with Milton. Now we didn't get the color coordinator sheet, but it was the visit was very informative for sure.
No, 100%, and he deserves loves and credit too. 100%. I mean, he did a good, and he running the whole practice too. You know what I'm saying? But actually sat and had conversation. I didn't even know he was the head coach because I didn't know what it looked like. I never been in Bridge, you know what I'm saying? And still was giving us information. So I respect Coach Bama for that. And obviously putting us on game. But yeah, I mean they're physical. We didn't even get to see the physicality. Like you go a couple of days before with Coach Julian, he was pointing out the physicality for that team.
Yeah.
It was doing. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of tells you all you need to know. But yeah, man, no, that's a great program that's run too. I like all my stops though. I like South Gwinnett too, underrated school. Coach Brian Lamar does a really good job with them too. Appreciate him for the interview, man, and really good underrated players. But I've enjoyed all of them, man. I just think when you throw the Stockbridges, the Miltons, like they do it different, Bacon. They do it different.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. All right, 100%, 120% agree with you, brother.
Yes, sir, 100%, man. But yeah, bro, I want to just talk a little bit about. So obviously we talked about my spring break tour. Let's talk about the big news today, though.
All right, let's get to it.
So For those that's watching, obviously we're gonna do the film breakdowns here in just a bit, man. Because I'm gonna let Bacon ride because I got to get up early in the morning too. Got another long day ahead of me, Bacon. You're supposed to say me too.
Me too as well.
He say nothing. I'm waiting for him to say. They ain't say nothing.
I'm waiting on the information you about to pull up, brother. I mean, I'm excited just like the viewers, but nah, me too. The early morning is calling me.
But yeah, man. Big news today. I mean, for Georgia fans, this is big. 5-star quarterback Jared Curtis. I just did a video on it, so y'all go check it out. He tells he's committed to Georgia. We have a kind of a different, unique perspective here, Bacon, because we got a chance to see him play. And what was crazy was we went last year to the UA Camp Nashville, which was a lot of fun. He didn't even have his best season that year, right? 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, only 56% completion percentage. This year, though, Bacon, I mean, Curtis took it another level, bro. Like 40 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, 70% completion percentage, Division II state championship. I mean, that's what you want out of a quarterback. And I said on my TikTok video, some call me crazy, but I was like, this is one of those kids that I think could start day one for Georgia. Everybody looked at me crazy as hell. And I understand. I feel y'all. But 6'4", 220, when we went to Nashville, Bacon, it was a windy-ass day, and he was piercing that football through the wind.
Slinging it, bro.
Slinging it. So, like, for me, that kind of told me, like, okay, this dude's ready. Now we got to see what happens with Gunnar Stockton and Ryan Puglisi and all that good stuff. But, if Gunnar has that good year, he could potentially leave if he wants to. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens with him, obviously. But I think Curtis is your guy. And that's somebody I wouldn't want to play with. Keeping on the bench, for too long. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a guy that's going to want to eventually see playing time. Probably pretty early at that, too. So, I mean, again, we'll see what Georgia does. I feel y'all. I ain't like I know the program. I'm just saying from my vantage point of viewing him, seeing what he can do, I think he'll be ready.
Now, yeah, I agree with you, brother. But we also have to keep in. We also have to understand, like you just said, the culture of Georgia. They like to let their quarterback that's older play his way out, and they do that with Jerry Curtis. Like my boy Ian says, big mistake, big mistake, mistake. That's what Ian say, mistake. Jerry Curtis, he's that guy. He's that one. This is the quarterback that Georgia's been waiting on. I've been wanting to see for a long time. Real deal 5-star, like Nas just alluded to. Windy day. He's piercing the eye. I can recall it. Going through the quarterback drills, bags. You know what I'm saying? He's going through. I think it was backpedaling through the bags, tripped over the bag, gained his feet, sidearm. Man, come on. This is the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That take Georgia to that. I don't say to that next level, but just it's gonna take Georgia to that level where they can continuously possibly bring in high caliber quarterbacks that we haven't seen Georgia really do in a while. So if I'm Kirby Smart and staff, you got to make a business decision here. If you don't, it's not. I don't think it's gonna pan out well. But that's just my take.
I don't disagree, brother. I mean, I agree. I think, it's not something you want to play with. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be dealing out them NIL dollars to him too. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that'll be the perfect time to kind of transition to your next guy. Now, I think somebody's going to transfer out, whether that's Curtis or whether that's Puglisi eventually. We'll see. But I think Curtis is that dude. And I think, like you said, I think he could take them to new heights. You know what I'm saying? Now, Georgia's won the championship, so that's not what we're talking about for Georgia fans that's watching. But we're talking about just since Stetson is left. Beck obviously won you a SEC championship. I think they went to quarterfinals this year.
That's correct.
Can they go deeper? You know what I'm saying? That defense was raw, bro. You seen it week 1 against Clemson, dog. All right, they couldn't do nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that defense is gonna be good again. So it's just, and y'all got the weaponry. That's what I said. It'd be a big year for Gunnar Stockton. Y'all got the weaponry, like CJ, Noah Thomas, Zachariah Branch, Taylor, like got everything you need to be potent. And you got a good running back group too. So
yeah,
you got everything.
I agree, brother. I agree, man. We'll see how it pans out. I'm in the middle, man. We got to see. But this is not one to play around with. You know what I'm saying? Georgia fans again here, definitely send some mail, emails. Hey, do what you can because Derek Curtis needs to be on the field no later than year 2.
I don't disagree. Great pointed out by you, brother. All right, man. Bacon, let's go ahead and get into some tech news.
All right.
If you know of anything, you had a pretty good article, man. So I'll just bring that up, brother. You all always do a pretty good job. But well, actually, you know what? We'll pull up the one I had, and then we'll pull yours up. You did a good feature piece, Bacon. But just talk about. Well, I'll talk about this. Obviously, this is my article. But they sent out some pretty big offers. One to Xavier Rucker, obviously of Alatoona. Pretty productive year for him. 1,135 yards, 11 touchdowns this past year. Picked up, like I said, one of his biggest offers from Tech. Also finished was the leading receiver for them this past year with 17 catches for 181 yards. So he sent out that offer. They really like this guy, Cedric Addison. You know what I'm saying? Offered him, likes his speed, like what he brings to the table. 774 yards, 9 touchdowns. Had one of his best games, obviously against North Atlanta, rushed for over 101 yards. The thing to watch here with Addison, though, has not locked in an official visit. Will he lock in an official visit with the Yellow Jackets? We'll have to wait and see on that. But that is one to watch for as well. And then this guy's young, but already blowing up. DeMarcus Dale Brown, 2028 class, had a pretty productive year as a true freshman. Bacon 90 tackles, 29 tackles for loss, 20 quarterback hurries, 10 sacks, 3 fumble recoveries, and an interception. What's just your thoughts on these 3 guys they offer, Bacon?
All high caliber athletes, all difference makers at their position. You know what I'm saying? We've alluded to on this show is winning the recruiting wars in this state and getting on these guys early, building those relationships is a great way to start. Now the thing is just continuing to obviously nurture those relationships, but next is to win that recruiting battle on the field. Having successful seasons, which I think Tech has a very good job, you know what I'm saying, scheduling tough schedules. Still have Georgia in the dome. That's a big game. We all know it is. But just, you know what I'm saying, continuing to check out those dubs week by week, and seeing the success going to breed success, and players want to play for successful programs. So I think they're doing a great job.
So was that, brother. All right, maybe we'll keep it rolling. You did a feature piece. Let me go ahead and try to find it.
Yes, sir, man. On young man Ashton Lawless, in Georgia, 30263, Newton High School.
Yeah, so talk about, obviously talk about his reaction a little bit. So I was hype. It's very unexpected. Georgia Tech's a good school. Hope to stay in good touch with them. But just give us a little bit of a background just on him. What makes him good, Bacon? What makes him special, you think?
First and foremost, Ashton Lawrence had buzz on him in the city, coming out of middle school, coming out of Smoky Road. You know what I'm saying? Phenomenal athlete to me. Is similar. I'm not going to say the same player as 4-star Rodney Colton, but you know what I'm saying, a similar player in terms of somebody who to me is very versatile. Right now they have him playing defensive end, edge, whatever you want to say. They're playing a 4-tech. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who's very physical. You know what I'm saying, big for his size. I think he's standing at 6'1", 6'2", 6'1", I believe. Maybe like 2, let's say 210, 220. No, okay. I'm not going to quote his weight, but nonetheless, he's got great bursts coming off the line, very physical with his hands. You know what I'm saying? Got a nose for the ball, gets downfield. I believe he had 6 tackles for loss last year, 4 sacks, 30 solo tackles, 30 total tackles. Oh, here we go. Appreciate it, brother. 20 assisted, 10 solos, 8 TFLs. You know what I'm saying? Helped the Cougars go to a 9-4 record. You know what I'm saying? Making the playoffs in the last 3 years. Obviously, you know what I mean? Freshman all-team honors for Born to Compete. I'm saying region player or made the all-region team defensively. So I mean, that lets you all you need to know right there as a freshman coming in, contributing like that. You know, he's going to get the job done, and it's only going to continue to get better. I believe a cornerstone for this Noonan Cougars defense moving forward. So he's just special across the board to me.
You have it, man. As always, my brother Bacon, always highlighting the Coweta County talent out there in Newton, East Coweta, and all those rounds he always make, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You have a nice platform, brother. Remember, use that side, man, to highlight them kids, man. They pick up offers. You do a great job, brother.
Just trying to do my thing. I appreciate those kind words, brother.
Yes, sir. Anytime, my man. All right, brother. So I got to get your reaction to this. Hold on. Tech got a guy in the portal. So we'll go ahead and pull that up. Bacon, just give your thoughts, man, on this. I give a little bit of context, but played 4 seasons with Princeton, I should say. Excuse me. Really came on Bacon towards the latter half of his career. Dealt with some injuries to start, but really got better and better with his pass pro. 6'6", 305, sixth best offensive tackle in the portal. Played 855 snaps according to Pro Football Focus. Had a 59.0 overall grade, 64.7 in pass block, but is a better run blocker, which I think some of his talent is at. 66.6 in those numbers as well. So obviously a guy is getting better and better, Bacon. But just what's your thoughts on them landing Will Reed?
I'm gonna start with that run block stat. And I could be wrong. I don't know all the particulars of being an offensive lineman, but if you can run block, if you have the power to will a man off his spot, then you should be able to translate that type of will, for lack of better words, to pass block. Now I know I'm not a fool. I understand that footwork, I'm saying foot speed has a lot to do with pass protection, but you can't undermine the strength there. But I think a big thing, Coach Key, a guy that I'm saying who comes from that position, who knows everything about that position. If Coach Key's going to take the box, like, yeah, we want to bring him in, he sees something in the young man and possibly, sees the success in the run block. We changed things here, introduced him to these type of techniques. He can be just as formidable in the pass block. So, it's a great move. I always add in depth to the Tech offensive line that they hung their hard hat on last year and being one of the best units in college football. Just check.
What's it, check? Oh man, nah. I think it's a good move for Tech fans that were asking a really good depth piece. 6'6", 305. I wouldn't say there was questions around tackle, but they wanted to feel more comfortable after the spring. There's nothing like bringing in guys that can plug and play. Will Reed's a plug and play. The guy that got from South Alabama, a plug and play. I think the young guys are not saying they wouldn't be ready, but I think they want to continue to develop them.
Yes.
To where they want to get them ideally. It's a lot to throw on a young guy to be ready, especially at that position that young. Excuse me. But I think they like what they have. They just want to beef it up. And there's nothing wrong with having that, man. You never know. Injuries can happen, knock on wood. You always want to be ready for kind of, what's next. So really great addition, man. I thought out of the portal.
Absolutely. Yeah. Josh Petty. We heard high marks from I can't remember our brother's name from the other Tech platform that does a great job from Texas. He talked about that. Say it again.
After Swarm.
Yeah, if you go back and watch that podcast, had high remarks for Josh Petty. Having the technicalities, you can see it. The weight is a big thing. And for watching Xavier Canales out of Atlanta, Georgia, from Douglas High School, similar thing there. He's got the mentality, got the dog. Technicals, are definitely there. So those are 2 offensive linemen to definitely watch from this year's recruiting class.
100%, man. All right, let's go to an executive order potentially in effect, Bacon, or coming that way. Nick Saban and Donald Trump. I see you shaking your head. We'll go ahead and read it from al.com. President Donald Trump is mulling over the issue in executive order to address college football's name, image, and likeness. Payments following a meeting Thursday with former Alabama coach Nick Saban, according to Wall Street Journal. Citing White House officials, the Journal reported that Saban told Trump that he believed the exposure of NIL money into college sports was damaging the system. Interesting. On Wednesday, U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville said he expected to speak with Saban and Trump prior to the president's Thursday night speech to graduates at the University of Alabama. Tuberville Thursday posted on social media that he and Trump discussed NIL while flying to Tuscaloosa on the Air Force One. College football is the heart and soul of America, but it's in danger if we don't level the playing field, Tuberville posted. An impending House versus NCAA settlement will resolve a number of antitrust lawsuits against the NCAA, with more revenue likely coming student athletes' way. The settlement includes a revenue-sharing plan that will allow schools to begin paying student athletes as soon as the next school year, with each school distributing as much as $20.5 million to its athletes. Saban wasn't lobbying for an end to the practice, but some kind of reform to the blunt rise of an athlete's arms race among NCAA blue blood programs. According to the report, Saban was not available for comment this afternoon. As we all know, NIL began December 2021, when NCAA began allowing students to begin profiting off their name, image, and likeness. Now, before you comment, Bacon, there was a post, so I want you to get this perspective as well. On3 made the post, I believe, and obviously cited the person that quoted this. And hold on one sec. Here it is. Boom. All right. So Steve Berman actually blasted Coach Saban and
It's Steve
Trump. So Steve Berman blasts Donald Trump, Nick Saban for unneeded self-involvement. College athletes are spearheading historic changes and benefiting massive from NIL deals. They don't need this unmerited interference from a coach only seeking to protect the system that made them tens of millions.
Come on, brother.
Your response, Bacon.
First and foremost, Coach Staley, Coach Sanders, I'm gonna try to pull back on these Aflac commercials with Coach Nick. I am saying, though I am saying I don't want to get misconstrued. I still respect you know what I'm saying, Coach Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying? This generation, this era of college football is Bear Bryant. But I mean, of course, we want to see what their plan is. But you know, like we just saw from this quote here, man. You know what I'm saying? You didn't pay college athletes for 40, 50 years, you know what I'm saying? And you built up your institution, you built up NCAA, trying to pull money out of their pockets because, you know what I'm saying, NCAA legislative let it be wide open. You know what I mean? You didn't have no regulations. You can't fault that on the kids. You need to put in stipulations. Hey, 3 years, if you want this amount of money, 3-4 years, if you want just, you know what I'm saying, 1 or 2 million or 500,000, then, you know, you kind of do what you want to do. But if we're going to invest serious money we're going to put these stipulations in to see that things that went awry, and for you to kind of, you know what I'm saying, go far right or far left, whatever you want to say, is, you know what I'm saying, it's blasphemous. You know what I'm saying, it's unnecessary, it's extreme. And I don't like it at all. We need to find some middle ground here because, you know what I'm saying, you can't get rich off free labor, you know what I'm saying, that this country has been doing for a while and do it to the athletes again and again and again. We need to meet in the middle, bring some players in, some former players, and let's do what the founding fathers did and compromise and move forward. That's my thoughts.
Adjourned.
All right.
I don't got too much to add to that. I think you hit the nail on the head. I think there needs to be a middle ground for sure. I don't think it should be a frenzy of what the players are doing currently, but they definitely deserve to get paid. I've said that for years. I've done stories. I've done articles for in college about it, saying they should get paid. So I'm with it. But to your point, there just needs to be a couple of stipulations in effect, and different, you know, contract binding things that these players need to uphold to. You know what I'm saying? In order to get it. But yeah, I think hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, man. I often, when we think about the NIL thing, I often remember the Juice Wells situation that happened in South Carolina when they offered him this money and he played like he got hurt after the Georgia game. You know what I'm saying, riding around in his golf cart and, you know what I'm saying, Lane Kiffin, as he does so well, get him up and the Juice can play for us at Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? He jumped ship and played game one and all throughout. So that's the black eye that, you know what I'm saying, NIL has, and that's what people are I'm saying upset about. But you have to pay these players, man. They come for these, you know what I'm saying, impoverished environments. You know what I'm saying, they want to, because you never know what's going to happen in college. Marcus Lattimore is a prime example. You know what I'm saying, plays his heart out, no one back, tears ACL, coaching high school football right now, which he's doing a great job pouring in his community, but he could be doing or living a much more extravagant lifestyle, touching more than just his community, more than just his county. He could be touching kids across the county, across the nation, potentially over the world, you know what I'm saying, igniting a fan base in international waters. And that's what I think they're taking a short term. We have to look long term in everything that we do.
Adjourned again. I can't really say much. You hitting the nail on the head tonight, brother.
He's hyping me up tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm not. You hitting the nail on the head. There's not too much I can add, brother. I think you were You're booking it, buddy.
All right.
All right, that there, man. All right, man. So I gotta get your thoughts, man. I added it kind of semi late, but Joel Klatt revealed his top 25. He's somebody I like. Him, Josh Payne, I think do a great job with their college football acumen and analysis consistently. When college football season starts up again, there will be shows I consistently watch to learn from and gather information from. But he revealed his post spring top 25, Bacon, which brings up a question for the show. Penn State, Texas, Ohio State, Oregon, Clemson, Notre Dame, LSU, Georgia, Bama, Illinois, South Carolina, Michigan, Florida, BYU, Arizona State, Kansas State, Iowa State, Miami, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, Indiana, Auburn, Iowa, Baylor, and Oklahoma. So from this list, Bacon, two questions. Part one, out of these teams, which one do you like out of his post top 25, or what changes would you make? And then two, who can be a contender? It doesn't have to be a team on this list, but who is one of your contenders or a team that can emerge as a contender this year?
Well, I'll start with what I don't like. I don't see the Colorado Buffaloes in this top 25. That's a mistake. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to have Oklahoma in top 25, I think the Colorado Buffaloes could be on this list. I see you shaking your head, but we saw. I mean, I understand they had Travis Hunter. I understand they had Shador Sanders, but the Colorado. Listen, brother. Looking at that coaching staff alone, we know what type of talent they have. That NFL caliber of coaches alone, they should be top 25 in my opinion. But other than that, this is a very good list for contenders that I like. I like Illinois. I like the quarterback out there. I know you'll shout his name out.
John Mateer.
John Mateer. I like John Mateer. You know what I mean? Georgia at 8 is a very good spot. Oregon at 4 I understand why you know what I'm saying. Oregon is a very talented group. They have a very good recruiting class. Can Coach Dan Lanning get over the hump this year? They always seem like a team that's very highly ranked. They always fizzle out at the end. So that's my question mark on them. Texas, number 2. Actually, I'll say I think Georgia could be at that 6th position, bump down LSU and Notre Dame, potentially Clemson. In my opinion, Georgia could be top 5. That's my thoughts. But everybody else, Miami, that's a good spot for Miami at 18. Possibly could be a little lower depending on who you ask, but 18 is a fair assumption for me. I like Florida at 13, Michigan at 12. South Carolina could be higher on this list. I like South Carolina over Alabama, to me, and Illinois for that matter. With the season they had last year, returning Dylan Stewart, returning Lenore Sellers, bringing this talented wideouts. Secondary, you know what I'm saying, pretty much the same. Danny Kilgore, Jalen Kilgore, safeties. To Lewis Solomon, you know what I'm saying, should get some burn this offseason. I mean, this season. Iowa at 23. I like that. We'll see if and I'll stop talking here in a minute. Jeremy Hecklinski, you know what I'm saying? If he can win that starting position, I can see Iowa moving up this list. Auburn is nice. So I'll end my rant there, but I'll give this list a B plus or A minus, but because Colorado isn't in, I'll give it a B plus.
Decent list. Penn State kind of high for me.
Who?
Penn State's kind of high for me.
Yeah. Good point. Penn State
is high for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I know they got Trevor Pena out of the portal. Pretty good defense. They lost to DC, who went to Clemson. Everybody's so high on Drew Aller.
Yes.
Let's find out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that high. Like they're talking about this year. Oh, he would have been a number 2 overall pick. Pump the brakes. Like that's what scouts saying. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he's that good, he would have won in the draft. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Yeah, right. Exactly. Let's see what Penn State talking about. And I'm a rebuttal what you said. You feel like they kind of fizzle out. I'm gonna say that about Penn State. I feel like Penn State gets hyped and they kind of fizzle out. I feel like Oregon just ran into the wrong team. If they play anybody but Ohio State, I think they made the college football national championship. Honestly, I do. That's how. Yes, I mean, Coach Dan does a good job. I feel that way about Penn State. Like they don't win the big games. Very rare for them. You know what I'm saying? So I would bump them down a little bit. Maybe I like Oregon at 4. I would probably move up Georgia a little bit. To maybe like that top 5 scenario. Move LSU down a little bit. Can Garrett Nussmeier take that next step? Who will be his playmakers this year? A lot of question marks there. I will move South Carolina up into the top 10. I agree with you. Maybe top 8, top 9. For me, Michigan, I might move them down now. Maybe to 15. The reason Sharon Moore, self-imposed ban, he's going to be out the first 2 games of the year.
That's first 2 games though, brother. They'll be all right.
Here's the first 2 games. Should be all right. They do play a cupcake schedule to start the season, but your head man not there. That can have an effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I like Florida. I'll move up a little bit. We'll see how DJ Lagway looks this year. Obviously, dealing with a little bit of an injury, how we come back. I like Arizona State. Can Sam Leavitt take that step forward for them? BYU, you were leading the race for a lot of the year. Can you take another step forward?
Bowl game winner this year.
You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens with them. K-State, Avery Johnson. Is it time for them to kind of take that next jump ahead? Iowa State got obliterated by Arizona State. I believe it was in the Big 12 championship. Miami too high, 18. Let's bump it down a little bit. Pump the brakes. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Corey and all that. This is my favorite team now. I'm telling y'all. Stephen Corey and all that. Still questions around Beck. Top 25 team, yeah, maybe. I will move them in Auburn. Let's switch spots there. I like Indiana. They should be able to take a step forward. Iowa, what would they have with their 4 quarterback kind of not system, but guys that they have who will emerge? You mentioned Jeremy, who will be next up. Everyone's so high on Baylor. I gotta wait to find out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that high on Baylor like everybody else. But solid list. Contenders this year. I think I gotta go with Clemson. Clemson should be a contender this year. In my humble opinion. They should be able to make some noise in the ACC. They should be right there for the taking. I want to see who else is going to challenge them in the ACC. So I'll put them as a contender. Underrated contender is going to be Florida for me this year. Then Florida can make some noise. Only thing I disagree about top 25, why is Tech not in there?
Ooh, good call.
Tech should be a top 25 team in my humble opinion.
Yes.
They're one of the best teams in the country. With everything they got, Hayes King, all those weapons, Dean Patterson, Eric Rivers. I know there's question marks around the D-line. Everything else, they check off boxes. Tech should be a top 25 team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's like the big evaluators. They don't they respect big brands a lot more than I think is necessary, which I understand. I'm sure these guys got a lot going on. It's quick to, to watch the big schools, watch their film. But you can't forget about Tech, like you just said. Had a very good year last year. Took the Bulldogs to a historic overtime win or loss, whatever you want to say. Had a backup quarterback come in that was a freshman and lit the college football world on fire. You know what I'm saying? These things, as a big time person, you can't ignore. But I understand everybody's got their own life to live, you got kids and all this, that, and the third. But it's something you should definitely gotta put down that sticky note and put it up on your computer screen, your big board, whatever.
I'll disagree, brother. 100%, man. 100% right, brother. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, me and Bacon gonna end up having a football recap show. So we excited for that, man. During football season, try to do it as much as possible. Only day it might be tough for us, and then I said Bacon's down if it's a late Tech game or something. They got a nightcap. That might be a little tough because that's midnight. We talking about 1 o'clock in the morning. Might just have to do a Sunday morning show or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only time that'll be tough. Other than that, every Saturday, man, we're gonna give you guys a show and talk about it. I feel like that's what the fans want. So, you know what I'm saying?
Why not stay up late? We'll stay up late with you.
Exactly. So that'll be fun, man, to grow both of our platforms, obviously, but we'll keep y'all updated, man. Appreciate the 8 people tuning in on my platform on YouTube, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the loyal fans, man. Can't do this without y'all. 51 on Bacon Network, and obviously 116 for me on X. About over 100 in TikTok Live too, man. Much love, salute to y'all. All right, man. What you say?
That's a good. Listen, 100 folk on TikTok. That's tough. That's solid, brother. Some folk may have like 5 or 6.
Facts. They loyal, man. I'm trying to connect with them, do stories, see what fans I got that watch. Just try to connect with them, man.
100%. I mean, I think you're doing a great job, man. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in with them. Send my boy some roses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Please, man. Send a couple roses, man. They only a coin, man. because I be sending roses to lives too, man. So yeah, if y'all can send some roses, help a brother out, man. That'd be cool, man. But much love. I'm gonna keep trying to grow it, and stay consistent, man. It's tough though. I'll tell y'all that. Me and Bacon, I don't know how much Bacon going through it. I'm going through it. I'm saying I'm tired myself. You know what I'm saying? But it's worth it just going to these spring practices, man, and making these connections with these coaches, man. Well worth it, man. It's a grind, but 2 weeks left. We'll keep grinding.
Nah, for sure. It's better to give it to receive and tell a story. But like last night, bro, I caught myself getting a nap around 9:00. Asleep, woke up, it was 3 a.m.
Woo!
Thinking I did it again. So I decided to this, I'm saying? Obviously, I gotta get up at 5:30, so I only got 2 hours left. So I'm saying I went ahead and got up an hour earlier than I necessary. But yeah, bro.
That body was tired, bro.
Tired, brother. I'm trying to watch basketball. Let me get a little 30-minute hour. Watch the rest of this Houston Rockets game. I put on some nice sounds, you know what I'm saying? Some calming sound. I think that's what did it to me, but nonetheless.
Your body's like, no, bro. Go lay down.
With the light on.
Ooh, light on is crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. That's crazy.
It is what it is, man.
All right, man. As promised to all the parents, man, we got a tale of the tape for y'all. So we're gonna break it down first and foremost, starting with Donovan Martin. His mom been sending me some clips. I know they want me to come out. I'm gonna try my best, man. It's been booked up, but I will hit this film breakdown for y'all as we conclude the show with the final three. It'll be Nori White, Donovan Martin, and Kobe Robinson. So we're going to start with obviously Donovan Martin of Harrison.
8 games, entered first quarter, 27 catches, 624. Harrison, home of Justin Fields, first team all region. Just reading the zone here.
Oh, nice catch. Breaking the tackle right there. Scoring the tutty. Smooth. Right here. Just running past that the defender looked like. It's crazy, though.
Great ball.
Yeah, great ball. But, damn, I mean, just give him a free release. It's crazy.
Right.
No bump, no nothing.
Just
come on, bro.
And like he slowed down. Sorry.
Right. Too easy for Donovan, man. All right. Right here playing the slot. Low flat. Nice catch. Oh, good cut inside. Okay. Like his ability off the catch, man.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good job right there. Just staying in the sight line of the quarterback. A little underrated part right there. Y'all can see 3rd and 20 right here. Now, obviously, they're playing that kind of prevent defense, so that's hard to break. But does a good job staying in the sideline of this quarterback, just breaking away. They slept on him and using that speed, man.
Mm-hmm. Great catch.
Facts. All right, right here again in the slot, a little flat.
Oh, double move.
Great job there. Just getting himself open, man. Not quitting on the play, staying the sideline on your quarterback, going deep down the field, man. That's excellent. All right, Bacon look like one-on-one right here.
Oh, my Lord.
Mm-hmm. Good toe drag. Toe drag swag. One-on right there. Boom, in, go out. Toe drag swag.
Tony T.
TT.
Here's Osborne here.
Oh, bro, we just blew past him like it was nothing. Man, if he gets a better ball, he scores.
6.
Yeah, easily. I mean, torching him. Again, I mean, it's a guy you can't give a free release to. He's going to cook you. All right there, this defender's beat. If the quarterback now obviously was under pressure, if he could have let him like over here, he scores.
Right.
All the way down here, he scores.
Postmaster.
100%. Great route again. Right here. Playing deep. Low curl.
Oh, my. Oh, got it.
Oh, come on. Almost scored. That's nice, though, bro. Breaks the initial tackle. Breaks away. Nearly scores.
Tough catch. Contested catch.
Facts. Okay, a little screenplay right here. Follow your block. Nice.
Ooh. That was tough hit at top of that run.
All right, finally. So this is what we want to see. Can he break that press coverage? We get a lot of free releases.
Okay, yeah, good call. Good call.
Oh,
Burnt.
my Lord.
Easy.
That's crazy. What kind of press was that?
He ain't get no hands on him.
Nothing. But good job by him taking the low hands and it just inside release cooks him.
Can't do nothing but shake your head on that.
Facts. Great route runner right there. Another little like pressure right here, Bacon. Oh, cooks him with the outside release.
Oh, get up and go get it.
Come on. Now this a play I ain't gonna lie, Donovan, or to his mom's. Hey, I would put this as one of my top plays. Yes. And the reason because it's so much, it's an all-in-one right here, right? You got the press coverage, which he cooks, right? Low stutter move, going outside, get to this part, going up against Wheeler, right? Good coverage by the defender. And look at your son right here have to adjust to that football. Right? Right. Not the best throwing ball, have to come back, adjust. If it's out here a little bit more, he probably can break away for a touchdown. But just come over the top of the defender, doesn't push off, and makes the play. That's a great play. That's a top 5 play in my opinion. All in one. Good double move. All right, right here, look like 1-on-1. Oh, good route. Yep. Dig on the inside. Oh, I love this. Gonna show some blocking ability. Oh, securing the edge. Okay.
I'll put that top 2.
You put that top 2, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Good blocking. I showed the versatility, and he finished him out of bounds.
Facts. Oh, good job right there. Just getting open. Not much there. Stay in the sideline on your quarterback.
Wow.
Defense just let him go. That's wild. What they be doing. Look at a couple more. Another really good block right here.
Sprung the score.
Right. Here's again 1-on-1.
Snapped it down.
Mm-hmm.
Get him off me. Oh, great tackle. That's a great route.
Right. Right here. Nice dig inside. Good burst.
Ooh.
First down, then some.
No press.
Stand in that middle of that zone. We got one more. I had a good little curl out route. Solid, man. What you rated, big?
Man, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what my rating is, but I was very, very thoroughly pleased. I'm gonna give it an 8, just because you know what I'm saying. He's a good athlete, not the best competition wise. Osborne, I know football. I think they had a decent season this year. McCutcheon, solid team, but you know what I mean. Very good athlete. I think sky's the limit. Natural ability can beat press. Great route runner. So I think college coaches definitely key in on him. And Mama, he got something special.
There it is. Simple as that. All right, Bacon. We got 2 more to look at, man. This one right here. The Reese is expanding. I got tagged into this one. He is from North Carolina. This is Anari White, junior free safety receiver, man. So we break down this film.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Okay, little burst of speed.
Come on, cameraman.
I know, cameraman messed him up. So yeah, y'all ever ask for tips? Like first play, that was a big play for you, but the cameraman don't help you at all. You know what I'm saying? So that one I wouldn't even I would show it, but that wouldn't be my top play. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember, college coaches, like anything, everybody got short attention spans. You want to get your best clips at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Your best clips. So I would say they're just, be mindful of that. Because they only got a couple minutes and they got to look to the next guy too. Oh,
nice. That was nice.
All right, coming down in that box. Bam! That would be my first play. I ain't going to lie to you.
Well, let's see.
First play. For sure. Right here playing that free, Bacon. And that free coming to his side. Nice play.
Vertical.
Exactly. Took it away. Love it. So we want to see our free safeties do. Make plays in the backfield. I mean, make plays in coverage.
Man slot.
Another interception. Okay.
Oh, keep going. Take the outside. Oh, keep going. Oh.
I'm with you, Bacon. You should have took outside. He would have scored. Right there, just taking the carry. Nice run on the inside.
So he's a running back, free safety?
Yeah. Well, it says receiver, too.
Athlete.
There it is. Athlete. Oh, here he is here. Play action. Oh, come on. Wide open.
Busted coverage.
Yeah, that's too easy. Too easy. All right, here. Little pitch to the left. Let's see. Oh, great. Vision. And good cut. Right? Because it's really right here, Bacon. You can't bounce that. Most guys will bounce that, Bacon.
Most guys bounce that.
Most guys bouncing that. But as you see, it opens up right here. Easy walk-in touchdown.
None of them but the refs.
Yeah. Great job right there by him. Exquisite vision to cut that up. Let's cut. Oh, he cooked them, Bacon. Yeah. Yes. Oh, 1, 2. Yeah. Now that and that big hit would be my first clip.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Because he created that. There's nothing there, bro. Because again, he can bounce it here. This guy's gonna come up, but they're gonna put his foot in the ground, cook him. Here comes the avalanche. There's 3 guys, Bacon. Make all of them miss and score. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's my top clip.
No question. Looks like he's about 6'1".
Oh, Lord. You see what he did to the defender? Oh, my goodness. Look at the block.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. Same thing. Them my top 3. That one we seen with the cuts, the big hit, and that one. You put those in your top 3, Anari, you good, bro. Promise you. Right here, a little pitch.
Oh, wait.
Come on. Easy money. All right here. See him. Another carry.
First, man.
Me too. He gets to that next level quick. You're not waiting. You're not bull jobbing. You're not bull jobbing. All right, playing a little free.
Dump him. Great short tackle. North Carolina players can ball, ladies and gentlemen.
Facts. You want to see that? Go look at our interview with Samari, man.
Who also has a commitment? August the 10th.
August 10th coming up, right around the corner. A couple months away. All right, man. One more, Bacon. We're going to wrap it up for the night, man.
And we'll wrap it up. Joe. Never.
No, I'm dead.
I'm him. Great way to bring it in. Kobe Robinson, running back athlete, similar to the last play we just watched.
Facts. Oh, that boy was gone. Oh, yeah, that was again. They beat Wall, and I remember that. Boy just burst out. I like the burst of speed, bro. Same kind of thing with Anari, like not wasting no time, bro. You seeing the hole and it's going. Okay, get to the outside right there. Yeah, too easy, man. Right here, red zone.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Is that a reverse cut?
A reverse cut. Hold on. I'm trying to play it back. What is that? Oh, man.
It's a volume, I think.
All right. Yeah, come on. Oh, come on. Dang, Bacon, they do not want us to show this clip. But yeah, come on. That's like 3 in there. Yeah, that's nasty work, bro. Made them boys missing the phone booth.
That was so tough.
Right here, nice run. Oh, like that. Drop a shoulder at the end, make them feel you.
Outside.
Uh-huh.
Get around the corner.
Oh.
If we could dive.
But truck that dude. Right there against Lanier. Too easy. Easy money. Rushing touchdown. Right here.
Turn it up. Okay. Follow your blocks in. Oh, missing some back.
Nice cut up.
Still on. Okay. Nice run. That's a good run. I can't even say nothing about that. Fouls his blocks well, man.
Facts.
He's been developed to be a great running back.
Facts. Not afraid to drop that shoulder. Make them feel you. Follow the blocks again, as you said, Bacon. Oh.
Well, there's the hurdle.
Yeah, there's the hurdle. Even though it's illegal in high school. Nice job right there. Jumping over him.
We gotta do something about that.
You ain't lying. I don't understand it. All right, here we go. Receiver skills, Bacon. Nice little catch up the flat. Ooh.
Who does he remind you of, man? I'm thinking Isaiah Crowell right now.
I can see that. I think he's still looking for a home too, man.
26 kid?
25.
What is going on?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's hard, man. You got the portal and everything.
Yeah, you got the portal. That's true.
Less opportunities for him, man. But he can play, obviously.
This kid can play, man.
Facts. Look at that. Oh.
Might slide some DM tonight.
Yeah, man. He doing it, bro. All right, there. Get to the left. Oh, break that tackle. Oh, lower that shoulder. Like the physical. So you got the burst and the physicality, man.
Right.
Spin. Get off me. Look at 2 more, y'all. Let's cut again. Boom. Drop that shoulder. Right here, a little snap. Play, man. I mean, we gonna stop it there, man. We can play.
I was captivated the whole time.
Right. I was some solid film, man. Hopefully, Kobe, man, you can find a home. I'm gonna try to post this on the platform, man. When I have time, for sure. Very busy time, but try to get you out there, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Nari White, film looked good, solid film. Give you a high grade, give you a B. Donovan Martin, same thing. I give you a BB plus, and obviously Robinson, man, did your thing, man. All solid film, man. Y'all keep your thing. Just got to be able to, get out there, on a bigger platform, man, and just be able to expose y'all, man. But that's gonna do it for Sizzle News Podcast. Bacon looks tired. I know I'm tired, but we had to bring y'all the sizzling news, man. And that's gonna wrap up Monday's show, man. We will see y'all again on Thursday for our Hoops Basketball Podcast. I'm sure Bacon's working on some guests. So we have that loaded for y'all, ready to go, man. And we will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Cinco de Mayo.